Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that I received. If you have any confession that you wish to share with me, please do not hesitate to come to my inbox, and then I will share your story here on YouTube as well as on TikTok. You can also follow me on TikTok, because I hope that through TikTok, other people from different nations will be able to bring their confessions so that we can keep on uploading more and more confessions. So please share the videos, share the profile, so that we can get more followers who will then bring different confessions to us. The message that I have for you, the translation reads like this. I never believed in witchcraft or juju until a series of 15-second TikTok videos almost cost me everything. It nearly costed my sanity, my relationships, even my soul. Right now, I don't even know if my soul still belongs to me, if I still belong to Jesus Christ. To church, I do go to church, but it is now something that is quite common with me. Just when the praise and worship is singing, I have to go outside, because the more that they sing, the louder that the instruments get. I start to get this terrible headache, and I go outside to refresh and wait until the praise and worship is done. Then I return back in church. I really do not know why I can't stand to listen to praise and worship songs, even those that will be played even on the radio. You'll call me Nomfundo. I am a woman, a 29-year-old woman, currently staying here in Johannesburg. There are people that would wonder if my story is for real. Yes, it is real. Know that when I started this, I laughed at other people. I used to laugh at people who would go online writing their stories. But this is my own story of how I tried to chase like real love, to easy love, to manipulating men kind of charms. You know them, those videos where you are being taught how to use charms to attract men to you. And it is not only about attracting men. Like the videos on top, it's like, if you want to get your lover back, then use these charms. But the more that you follow, then it will be like, if you want a man to give you money, do this. If you want a man to do this and that for you, then you have to use this and that. Those type of channels, those were the people that I was following quite a lot. And it was like going down and down a rabbit hole, where I ended up being someone that was very manipulative to everyone around me, believing that I had the power, but it was only temporary demonic power that made me to feel as if I was someone that was very different to manipulate. Yes, I used to manipulate. I once manipulated this other Ethiopian man who has a spaza shop in our area to give me 2K, and I did not even end up sleeping with him. I used the charms on him, just like I had spoken with this woman on TikTok who shares those type of videos where you can manipulate a man into giving you money. So I spoke with her and I told her about the guy who had a spaza shop in our area, and I wanted some money from that man, but I did not want to sleep with him. So I was told that my early morning urine, like I had to wake up at 3 a.m. and then urinate in a small plastic cup, and then I will have to speak out the name of that guy. So as we were talking, me and that guy, I asked him like, what is your name? What is your surname? Blah, 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 as if I was just interested in him. He told me, and I wrote it on my WhatsApp chat, sending it to myself. Then I memorized it. The morning when I went to do these rituals, I was calling out his name as I was standing in front of his spaza shop, sprinkling the urine and then I returned back home. I kept on doing that. Whenever I would go to speak with him, there were some crystal stones, very small crystal stones that I had been told to buy, to place it underneath my tongue as I will be speaking with the man, manipulating him into doing things that he would not have done without these demonic spirits that were helping me to manipulate him. The guy then said, I so wish to share a night with you, to spend a night with you. And I was like, you are already late. I also want the same thing, but we are not going to do it for free. So in his mind, he thought that like I was into him, not so much about the money. So the guy agreed that we were supposed to sleep with each other, and sleeping with each other, it would be like an advantage to him to sleep with a beautiful woman like me, and I was also supposed to benefit. So we agreed on me getting some money from him, and he would be sleeping with me throughout the night. He then gave me 2K. This was money that he took from his own spaza shop. That is the bad stuff about these rituals. Like, you only think about yourself, more like you are being selfish, and you are telling yourself that you are the one that matters, that has to be given money by a boyfriend, but you're not even thinking about the man that you are manipulating into giving you his money. Such was the case that happened when I was dating that guy. He gave me 2K, and I knew very well that I was not going to be sleeping with him on that night. I went to town. We were communicating throughout the day because I wanted to buy some clothes for my baby, and I was still like communicating with him. And then when it was somewhere around 5, he was like, when are you coming back? Like, I have been waiting for you. Is the deal still on? And I was like, yes, the deal is on. Throughout the night, I was promising him that I am coming until I just switched off my phone, and he got so mad, and I did not care because he had already given me the money. There are those type of charms whereby you can even manipulate a guy that you would have met even online, and this guy will start to send you money just after he would have sent you his pictures. You take the pictures, they will train you how to put a candle on top of the guy's picture, surround the picture with crystal stones, and then you will start to invoke love spirits. Like, when you are doing this, mind you, you are not told that these are demonic spirits. You are told that they are love spirits that will be helping you to get the men that you want on your side, but they are just seducing demonic forces. I once did it to another guy that I met on Facebook. He came to my inbox, hey, I love you, you're so beautiful, can we talk more about this? And I was like, okay, it's fine. He then sent me his pictures. I then went to an internet cafe, spoke with the guys that I had a picture that I wanted to print out. Unfortunately, they were not having a printer that was working. I then went to Postnet. Imagine, I went to Postnet in town, and then I made a print out of the picture, and I returned back with the candles that I had bought that were red in color, and I took one and I placed that photo on the ground, and I started speaking. But this was like late at night when the whole township was quiet, and I was busy doing those evil spells, casting the evil spells, telling myself that I deserve to be treated very nice by this guy. It seems as if he has a good job, and indeed he had a very good job, a small family. He had a wife and one boy, and they were staying in the very nice neighborhood. From the pictures that I saw on his profile, I also snooped around his wife's profile, and I was like, in the future, I am going to even download the pictures that belong to his wife and the kids. I did not know how I was going to make the wife or the child sick so that he can concentrate on me. And I just want to urge other people, by all means, it is nice to have people that will be following you. It is nice to have people that are quite a lot commenting on your pictures on Facebook, on your pictures on TikTok, wherever. It is so nice. The feeling is nice to have so many strangers giving you attention, but it is not each and every stranger that has good intentions with you. Take for an example, the guy, he was proposing love to me, yet he was married, and then I had evil intentions towards him. I wanted the money that he seemed to have, even though he was not rich, but he could afford a girl like me. And on the same time, I was also snooping around the wife's profile. I even sent a request and she accepted. She did not even know that I was his husband's girlfriend, and I had evil intentions against a child. So I urge people to only have like a small circle of friends, the ones that you personally know. This thing of random accepting friend request, it can be bad for you. You will end up being bewitched by someone simply because that person is either dating your husband or your wife, or basically just casting those spells. I had those intentions of making that woman sick because I wanted what she had, a very good lifestyle that she was flaunting on social media. So when I started to do these things, it's not like I only woke up, Brother Nashi, today and then I said, I want to do these demonic rituals. Like, it was innocent when it all started. It was in 2020 and lockdown was like hitting hard on everyone. Then my boyfriend, whom I'll call Sitle, was working at a pharmacy. At that place where he was working, it was at a 24-hour pharmacy. So we barely saw each other. I was alone, always alone, and I just wanted to feel like I was being loved. That was when I started being very active on social media. Before all of this, like, I was someone that was not active as I was at that time when I came across these TikTok videos teaching you how to do love spells. Like, it was innocent at first. All that I wanted was attention from my long-time boyfriend, and I just wanted protection in my relationship. I did not go there to harm people. That was when TikTok gave me my first love spell video. Attract your crush in 3 days. It can be done. So the thumbnail was very attractive, and as for the creator, I cannot mention the person. And when I kept on reading, that was when I thought about it and I said, let me try. I want to see if it is going to work. So it's not like my boyfriend was doing bad stuff against me, but he was no longer communicating like the way that he used to communicate, no longer putting me on his profile pic as well as on his status. So I just wanted that. So I then started looking at the tutorial. I would tap the screen to play, to pause. I was then told to buy red candles and to write his name, like in capital letters, SIHLE, on a sticky note, fold it 3 times, and then I had to speak, love, love, please come my way, love, ignite, love, please unite me, bring me back the love that Sitle used to bring. And then I burned that paper, and I took the ashes and I cooked a meal, and when he returned, I gave him the food that I had prepared and the food that I had put those ashes as I was preparing it. And then that was when he started communicating with me, like real communication. And even to me at that time, it was too much. So spiritual power, you will become greedy. Once you see that there are spiritual forces that can make you do things, you will want more. I started searching. I do not want even to lie, on YouTube, searching for people that assist people to love attraction videos, bind the heart of your boyfriend, break your ex's relationship, reverse your own curses. Like, there is no end to it. You will start with something small, but at the end of the day, you will think about a lot of people. You will say, this one, I want to do a type of a spell to that person. As for my ex, I do not want him to enjoy love anymore. I just want him to be a person that is always going to be hurt in his life. And when I saw it working, like this other guy that I once dated in high school, I just attempted to do a love bag. Like the guy started communicating with me and he was like, I want to marry you. I just had a dream about you. I cannot think even straight. Please just let us get married. And I was like, but even your life is not in a good shape, because I saw only one pic on his profile. So I thought that maybe the guy had made it because he moved out of Gauteng and went to Durban, but I did not know that he was just a hustler, just surviving. So when he came on my WhatsApp, I said, please send me your pictures. Then when I looked at his pictures, I said, no, this is not going to work, even though he was my childhood lover. But no, love does not buy anything. I wanted a guy that had made it in life. The guy was so crazy about me. I don't know how he was feeling on his side when I told him that I do not even want him anymore. So there are a lot of spells to break up with the person that you would have manipulated, instant breakup spells to attract your ex, to bring them back, and obsession spells. Those were the ones that I would normally use. There were people that were giving me money, like men would give me money, because when they would look at my videos on TikTok, they will become obsessed with me. Not like I'll be doing something funny, just your normal pictures that you can just post. And then the person will become so obsessed, send me data. The data that I was using, I was no longer buying, but I was just getting data from every man that I would cast the obsession spells upon, whispering the name of that person, even saying things like, I want the demons from hell to come and make his heart to be obsessed about me. So it is no longer about these love angels that will speak with your ex on your behalf. When you are deep into these things, you will know that they are demonic stuff that are being involved. So from there on, I started to see things that were not like normal. At that time, I had gotten a job at a small restaurant after lockdown. One day when I was on my night shift, because the night shift, it will start at 5 and it will end at 11 when we would close the restaurant. So whilst we were on a shift, I then went to the bathroom. I had a feeling that I was being followed by another person. Even when I was on the toilet seat, I saw movements as if there was someone that walked in the bathroom, and I was even scared to stand in the mirror because there was a very big mirror. So when I was washing my hands, I was even afraid because I felt like on the other side of the mirror, there was someone that was in there. And I had to run out of the bathroom because when I was walking from the sink, I felt someone speaking to me and I felt so much scared, like I had never been scared in my entire life. I totally ran out of that bathroom and I met one of the girls that I was working with at that restaurant. She even asked me if I was okay, and I was like, yes, I am okay, but I was not okay. When we knocked off my brother, so we would use this other guy who had his Uber. He would pick us up and drop us at our different places. And when he dropped me, as I was walking into the place where I stay, I saw someone that was following me. This person was not like a human being, but this person was able to fly. And it was so scary what happened on that night. I saw a man flying and I ran into my room. And when I tried to switch on the light, it refused to switch on. I kept on pressing and pressing and it exploded. Brother Nashi, I had to sleep with the TV on, the torch on my phone, it was on. I did not have a peaceful sleep on that night. As for the sleep paralysis, I would feel something dragging me from my own bed and I would wake up screaming. I kept on having these demonic attacks until I said, let me go to church to get prayed upon. And after I had been prayed, I thought that it was over. To this very day, I am still looking for deliverance, not from a sangoma, but I speak to Jesus Christ directly for him to forgive me for the things that I did. I know that I opened myself to demonic activity. What bothers me is that when I am in church, the moment that the praise and worship is singing, then I get outside because I can't stand it. Sometimes I feel like I want to vomit. I just feel so much bad when the praise and worship is busy singing. So I just want to appeal to other people, like there are those type of videos that might be harmless at first. You try this spell, you try that spell, but you are attracting demonic forces. There is no such thing as good spirits that will go and speak with your ex to bring back your lover that you lost. There is no such thing. If you want that, maybe if you pray, God will do it naturally. If you and that man were meant to be, but don't force things because you are opening up yourself to demonic activity. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our admin who helped us with the translation. Strange things indeed they do happen in this world. Bring your confessions. I won't judge you.